So Mother's Day is on the 13th of May. That is Sunday, the 13th of May, 2018. And a lot of events are being planned and put in place so you can take your mother out and show her how much you love and care for her. At least that one day for the year, because throughout the year you're always so busy and always have something else to do. One event in particular is the Garden of Enchantment Mother's Day Expo. That is taking place at the Diwali Nagar, and we have Mr. Pradeep Bechan, CEO of KDR Eventology, and Ms. Datri Rampasad, a representative from the Agricultural Society of Trinidad and Tobago, to tell us all about this initiative as we look to celebrate our mother. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I want to get some information first of all about the event itself.
Right, well, it's the third annual Mother's Day event that we're hosting. The event is really all about bringing together different entrepreneurs of the agriculture and the horticulture sector to display as well as sell their products and showcase it. For instance, we have invited the Agriculture Association of Trinidad and Tobago to be a part of the event, where they themselves will also be highlighting a couple of the merchants from the agriculture sector in reference to like cocoa, coffee, that sort of thing. And then on the other side, we have vendors who will be displaying different aspects of the hydroponics, the aeroponics aspect of things. At the end of the day, patrons can come to the event and they would leave a gardener, meaning to say that when you come to the event, you're going to get all the information, all the knowledge that you need, as well as you're going to get from seedlings all the way up to the soil, the plants. In light of all of that as well, too, we have other vendors who would have stuff like makeup, jewelry, handcraft items. We have somebody who's going to be doing Mahindi for you on the spot as well. You know, we have lunches as well provided. We also have a fun zone for the kids as well, because at the end of the day, when kids come with their parents or their families, at the end of the day, we don't want for the kids to not have something to do. So we've created that fun zone for the kids to have something to do. So while mommy and daddy are shopping for the plant, the kids are having their fun aspect and their fun
Somebody
zone.
would have to supervise those children.
Of course,
because they're miserable.
Don't worry, we are quite capable of taking care of them.
And it sounds like an interesting initiative. When you talk about agriculture, we have the Agricultural Society here. You will be represented there as well. And you're coming out a farmer. What did you say people would come out of?
A gardener.
A gardener. A gardener.
In whatever aspect, whether it's in the horticulture side or whether it's in the agriculture side. But at the end of the day, you're going to come out there with a green thumb.
Yeah, so how is the Agricultural Society working with the organization?
With the Agricultural Society, one of our mandates is the advancement of the agricultural sector. And in terms of working with KDR Eventology and Garden of Enchantment, a lot of persons in the sector have now moved from primary production to value-added products. And so with that, you have the emergence of entrepreneurs and so on. And these markets, these expos would play a major role in bringing and highlighting these products that these persons or organizations would make. And so we are very pleasured at the Agricultural Society of Trinidad and Tobago to partner basically with KDR Eventology and to be part of this Mother's Day Expo Garden of Enchantment.
And it's a Mother's Day thing, so you expect people to bring their mothers and come out and have a good time. And it's not just for your mom to come and look and buy flowers there.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not just, I mean, it is Mother's Day and we have the event geared towards mom. But at the same point in time, it's not just geared to mom, it's also geared to young people who wants to get into the agriculture sector, who wants to grow a plant, a flower, orchids, whatever it is may be. Because at the end of the day, we see that the culture of the people is moving away from that sector of things. And what we want to do is we want to try and bring people back into that. Plant Doctor is one of our sponsors. He's going to be there. He's going to be able to do some lectures, give some talk, give some advice on how to go about doing that hydroponic side of things, because it is now the history or the culture is that you need to have an acre of land to be able to plant. But now you don't need to have an acre of land to plant. You can do stuff in your garden, in your garage, with the smallest piece of land that you have available.
Cut those barrels in half and you can plant something inside there too.
Correct. But not just barrels, you can use like 4-inch and 6-inch PVC pipes now, and you can get a lettuce 8 and 10 inches
in diameter.
In diameter.
I'm talking about recycling and plastics and those things. You could cut the bottles in half. And
yes.
I remember in primary school we used to make watering cans from the bleach containers and things.
Yeah.
Those used to be exciting. So, you know, you could teach people about recycling as well.
And that's part of the aspect of it as well, too, that's going to be in there as well. But outside of that as well, too, we also, like the other vendors that we're going to be having there as well, you know, you're going to get the traditional aspects of things. Then we have somebody who's doing craft, and their specialty is jewelry. So at the end of the day, they have every single thing that you can think about in reference to making jewelry or doing craft items. So, you know, it's not just coming there to learn about plants, but it's about an experience at the whole end of it.
And you mentioned one thing that stood out to me there, that people are moving away from this gardening aspect. Why do you think that is the case?
Traditional agriculture, I think, is what you were trying to say. Because it's very labor intensive, and basically labor is hard to come by, especially when it is that your work requires a lot of labor intensity and whatnot. And most traditional agriculture takes place mostly in hot sun and whatnot. So people tend to shy away from it. And I think the oil and gas sector has promoted that behavior a lot as well.
And the way things are going, some people are saying that we have to go back down that traditional way.
Well, not necessarily the traditional way, which would have been 10, say 30 years ago, because with the advancements in technology and whatnot, and as Mr. Bacon would have said, sorry, there are technology, things like hydroponics and whatnot. And I actually have a colleague who he has a shade house on one lot of land, and he's able to produce tomatoes through hydroponics, the same amount of tomato that you would get from 1 acre of land.
Mr. Bacon, I need to get back the information again from you as it relates to this event. When is it taking place? Where is it taking place? You know,
sure,
the time
definitely. It's going to be happening on the 5th and 6th of May, which is just a few days away from now. It's going to be at the Diwali Nagar. It's going to start at 10 and go all the way up till 8 o'clock at night, both nights.
And it can be a whole day thing for people, it can, because there is a family.
And we also have an incentive for the first 100 person that arrive. They're going to get free doubles.
Free doubles?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a big incentive, you know. That is a big incentive.
First 100 patrons on both days, free doubles for them.
And it starts at what time?
It starts at 10.
Okay, I expect to see me there at 10:01. I'll be opening the door for you.
Definitely.
And we get an unlimited amount of doubles. So.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, thank you both, Mr. Pradeep Bachan, CEO of KDR Eventology, and Ms. Datri Rampasad, representative of the Agricultural Society of Trinidad and Tobago, for coming in and talking with us about Garden of Enchantment, the Mother's Day Expo, which is taking place on the 5th and 6th of May at the Diwali Nagar. It was a pleasure having you both here with us.
Thank you.